Hey, what's going on, crew? We got a special video today for you. We're looking at, well, an upgrade for our Elmcreek farm, and, well, it's more than just that. We've got something really cool to look at. We need to upgrade this Great Plains. I mean, it's a 3-box seeder. It does a great job, but you know what? There is limitations, of course, in size. It's 8 meters, and of course, not a lot of storage for seed on board, which ends up being a bit of a pain having to run back all the time. So, we've got an upgrade coming to us today. Brand spanking. You're going to want to see this for sure. This thing is something else. Well, you've already seen the thumbnail. You know what's coming at you. So now, is this overkill for this farm? Oh, 100% it is. Is it amazing? Yeah, it is too. So, you know what? Amazing trumps overkill any day of the week. Brand new SeedHawk. This is going to be our new seeding unit here. We're going to be doing some sorghum units planting today. Let me show you everything you have options for on this amazing SeedHawk unit. You guys are going to be liking this. So you've got your 2 units. You've got the Seedhawk Toolbar, and of course the cart as well going along with it, the 65-foot toolbar. You're going to see you've got options to start with for wheel brands, Michelin's, BKTs, and the lizards. And then you've got options to put duals on some of them. Kind of cool to have the duals. I do like that. That looks fantastic, actually. Now the design, you get to go to Vaterstad as well if you want. Vaterstad's or the SeedHawk. And then lastly, you get to change if you want to have this as a tow between system or a tow behind. Now this is all up to your personal preference on maybe on designing your farm. I don't know. I personally like having this part as the tow between. And then if we go back over to the cart itself, well, we do have the same option here, of course. Keep in note what you had taken for the toolbar. And like I said, that was a tow between. I'm putting this as the tow behind. So make sure you select the right one, just so you are, well, set up correctly. So for me personally, I like the tow behind on the cart. It allows me to disconnect the cart if I need to refill it in the field, and then just take the cart by itself all the way back to the farm without having to mess around with the toolbar that can stay connected to the tractor, whatever it needs to be. Anyways, same here. You've got options for different wheels. You've got BKTs, you've got lizards, of course, and one interesting one, well, the Michelin's, but where is it? There we go. The Elmers, you've got transfer tracks. You've got tracks if you want to go with that as well. I'm not much for tracks typically, but it is nice to have this as an option. Also, Vaterstad or your SeedHawk, once again, if you want to go to a Vaterstad, you can make it look like that. And another nice touch here, guys, a conveyor. So if you want to go with a more traditional, more realistic installation for your seeds and fertilizer, well, there you go. You can add a conveyor onto this and use that for loading your seeds and loading your fertilizer. So like I said, I prefer the tow behind, at least for the cart, and have the toolbar put in the middle, go between for the toolbar. That way I can disconnect the cart and take this back and refill this if I need to do it back at the farm. That's kind of how I like to roll with this. So this is of course, the SeedHawk version. You can get this in the Vaterstad version as well. Let's go take this out. We've got some sorghum to plant today. I still have some corn as well, but we've got another planter for that. But this is going to be taking care of our sorghum. And to be honest, guys, it is definitely probably a little bit too big for this farm, but whatever. No one's ever said too big to me before, so let's go.
I see what you did there.
Now, we're going to need to fill this up first, so I do need to get that conveyor around. You know what? It'll be easier if I spin this thing around. Let's see if we can get this spun around down at the end here. We'll see if we can spin it around inside our farmyard. There's not much room down here. No, not much room at all. We might have to go on the road. We might have to go out and spin it outside. She's a little big. She's a little big. All right, not a lot of space to turn this around, so we're gonna have to go down a block here. I thought maybe I could spin it around on the road, but there ain't no room for that. Let me just get to, well, right here, this field. We should have enough space right here. Oh yeah, no problem. No problem. Lots of space. Lots of space. Oh boy. Now this is a bit of a behemoth, guys. It's going to need you 450 horsepower-ish to run. We're running the 410 8RT right now, so I think this one's rated at 458, if memory serves me correct. Oh, we got to turn here. So we're cutting it pretty darn close, but I think we have enough. We're going to find out soon here if we do. But let's go fill this up with some seed and fertilizer. We'll get the little 6M out here, and we'll bring some big bags out. We'll test this conveyor out, make sure we can fill it up properly, and we'll go from there. All right, let's unfold that pipe, get that conveyor out. There she goes. And you can select, of course, between, I believe, 2 of the spots. One will be one for seed, one for fertilizer. I don't know which one's which, though, off the top of my head here. Well, let's try seed first. I know one of you are probably saying, oh, no, it's the wrong one, Klutch. I don't know if it's seed or fertilizer first. I can't remember. Anyways, we're going to test seed first. Let's see if we can get these bags over here without breaking anything too badly, at least. I hope it's seed. I really hope it's seed first. It is. Hey, look at that. We guessed right. Perfect. There we go. Seed going in first. We'll get a couple bags of seed into this thing, guys. That works out pretty well, though. Okay, so this is something that's kind of interesting with this unit that I don't think I've seen before, guys. Every single one of these tanks can be filled with seed. Every single one. So if you don't want to bother fertilizing, you don't have to. You can just load them all with seed. And then you're going to look in there. We've got, well, 5,600 liters in our main tank. And you've also got 16,200 liters in both of our, in the combined 2 extra tanks. So you actually have like 21,800, something like that, liters of seed inside this. No fertilizer. No fertilizer. Now, the front 2 tanks can only take seed. This back tank right here, it can take both seed and or feed fertilizer, not and. Let's switch that up. We'll empty that out and we'll put fertilizer in there. And there we go. Fertilizer is now in that tank. And if we go up to the tractor, you're going to see now that we have the same thing. We've got the fertilizer, 5,600 liters in the main tank, another 5,600 of additional seed in the next one. Did I say fertilizer? You guys get it. We got the sorghum seed at the very bottom there. And then at the very top, you got 10,600 liters of fertilizer ready to go. So that should do us. We should be good to go. Let's head out to the field here. And like I said, this little 8RT, she's going to be struggling a little bit. We'll see how she does. Don't know what's going on over there. This GMC, she's a rocking right now. And like I said before, guys, this is our Elmcreek playthrough. This is a live stream setup we usually do out here. If you have not seen it before, if you're newer on the channel, well, welcome to all those newest subscribers. Cheers to you guys. Like I said, if you haven't seen this playthrough, maybe come join in one of our live streams, our Let's Plays. But yeah, our live streams is typically where we play on this map here. One of our live stream maps we've been playing since almost the launch of Farm Sim 22, to be perfectly honest, guys. This one's been going for a while now. Oh, don't hit me, please. Don't hit me. But today we are checking out this brand new Seedhawk. This thing is something else. Very cool setup so far. Now, we've got a fairly good sized field here, but even this is overkill for this field. We own to the range road that kind of goes through the middle there, that road cut that goes through the middle there. We're going to see if we can get this planted today with some sorghum. In we go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Oh boy. Yeah, this looks huge. As everything unfolds, taking a look, everything looks good. Now, is there a field that's really big enough for this unit on Elmcreek? That's kind of questionable. I mean, once we take over everything down to that direction there, maybe, but that's questionable. Now, the cost is another thing, guys. This thing is about, what, $350,000 all in to purchase, roughly, I want to say. It's definitely an expensive seeder. Now, we've been making some serious cash, thanks largely to the KlutchSim Special Brown Distillery. Thanks to DJ Moose, Rob Titan Gaming as well, Gabe, for putting this thing together. Seriously, if you guys are looking for this, it's over on our Discord. But yeah, this has given us some serious cash coming in for this farm here in particular. But as for the Seedhawk, is this required over like that Kinsey planter or even the Great Plains we had beforehand? That's a toss-up, guys. Let's give it a shot, though. We're going to fire this thing up as some of the bigger maps come out for sure. This is where it's going to come in handy. Wow, there's a lot of wine coming from that. Everything fires up. Looks good. Drop that down in. All right, sorghum in the field. Let's go. Let's even get a headland done all the way around this, and then maybe we can engage GPS. Perfect. There we go. So this mod is done by BC Bueller, I believe is the pronunciation of that. BC Bueller Farms. You're going to see more of his stuff coming out in a little bit now. This has been sent into testing, and I know a lot of you guys want to know, is this all platforms? It's been sent in for testing for Giants for all platforms. Sure hope to see this out for all platforms, because this is pretty cool. You know, this is one of the things that have been missing from Farm Sim 22. This kind of a SeedHawk and Tender type of setup for sure. This was nothing that was available base game that's anything close to this. So being able to see this in the mod hub is something I am definitely excited to see. Hopefully we see this very soon, because this seems to operate 100% perfect. Look at this. I mean, we're struggling a little bit for horsepower. You're going to need some horsepower for it, but man, that's a nice looking setup. Look at that thing go. Yeah, the thing I said about the seed earlier on with that Great Plains, that's not going to be a problem at all with this setup. I mean, we've gone through about 4%. We're coming up on a headland here almost. Fairly good sized field. You're going to be able to do some large fields on this. Now on PC, you're going to have some maps that have some massive fields, of course, that you can use this with. Console players, hopefully we'll see Stone Valley might be a great map for this in the very near future. Hopefully we see something like that. Maybe even No Man's Land right now, if you want to make that whole map into a big giant field. This might be the planter you want to use, or the seeder you might want to use for that, because you can do a lot of work in a short period of time with this thing. So that there's going to do it for us today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this mod review, this video here on Elmcreek. Drop a like, and of course, don't forget to subscribe. And you know what? Drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think of this Seedhawk. Thing is something else, that's for sure. Something very cool. You know what? Go down to the poll as well in the description. Put a poll down there. Let me know what you guys think. Is this too big for any of the fields on Elmcreek? Is this something you'll get for Elmcreek? I mean, Elmcreek does have some decent sized fields, but this might be a little bit ridiculous for some of them. Let me know in the comments and drop that drop a vote in the poll on whether you'll use this for Elmcreek. And if you haven't checked out our video on, since we're talking about amazing mods, would you pay for mods? Maybe check out the weekend update where we talked about paying for mods. Let me know if you guys would pay for mods. Other than that, folks, have a great day, and I'll catch you guys next time. This is Klutch. Over and out.